roofing systems are engineered to last 40, 50, and even 60 plus years, and most homeowners expect exactly that kind of performance. But here's the thing, most failures don't happen randomly. They're surprisingly predictable, and they most always come down to just a few crucial details being overlooked. So in this video, we're going to expose the most common ways metal roofing systems fail, exactly why they happen, and the practical steps you can take to avoid them. If movement isn't handled correctly, hidden stress builds up and destroys the system from within. If water isn't managed right, it sneaks in and causes expensive damage. And if installation isn't done properly, even the best designed roof cannot deliver the lifespan it promises. Yet this truth applies equally to both exposed fasteners and standing seam systems. So let's start with exposed fastener systems. They're simple, they're affordable, and go up fast, but they put a lot of trust in a few components staying sealed for decades. Those washers fight UV rays, extreme temperature swings, and daily movement. Over years, they dry out, they crack, and they lose their seal. Then tiny gaps form, and that's all water needs to start leaking inside. Fasteners backing out is another common culprit. As the metal expands and contracts with every heat and cold cycle, it literally works the screw loose. Even a small lift breaks the seal and invites trouble. You'll also see issues from overdriven or underdriven screws right from the start. Sometimes they're installed too tight and you crush the washer. Next time, they're installed too loose and it never seals properly. Both create weak points on day one. And here's what many people miss. These systems are designed with the expectation of periodic maintenance, tightening fasteners, replacing washers, and catching small problems early. So now, standing seam systems, they look slick and often require less ongoing maintenance. Yet, they can still fail dramatically when the key details are ignored. One of the biggest issues is improper clip spacing or using the wrong clips. If clips are too far apart or restrict movement, the panel cannot expand and contract freely. That creates stress and a lot of times ugly oil canning. Closely related is failing to allow proper movement overall. When panels are pinned down incorrectly, the whole system fights against itself, and that stress shows up over time. Flashing and transition details are another hidden danger zone. Valleys, chimneys, and roof-to-wall areas are where water loves to enter if the details aren't perfect. The twist is, most standing seam failure don't happen in the panel themselves. They happen in the details around them. Improper seaming or poor panel engagement can also hurt water resistance and wind performance. And installers' experience matters even more here. Standing seam is less forgiving. Small early mistakes often lead to bigger, costly problems later. Now, some failure points hit both systems hard. Underlayment is a silent killer. Cheap material or sloppy installation can create problems that stay hidden for years until they surface as a major leak. Roof design matters more than most people realize. Poor pitch, bad drainage, or awkward transitions can turn a good roof into a water collector. And of course, cutting corners always backfires. Using low-grade materials, rushing the job, or skipping critical steps undermine any system, no exceptions. Here's the most important truth you need to remember. Most metal roofing failures aren't caused by bad material. They're caused by how movement and water are managed and how precisely the system is installed. When those three elements are handled correctly, both exposed fastener and standing seam roofs can perform exactly as designed for decades. Think of exposed fastener and standing seam as two powerful but different tools in your roofing toolbox. Each one works incredibly well when it's the right choice for the job and installed the right way. In the next episode, we are going to sit down for a roundtable with contractors, installers, and manufacturers to help you decide the best system for your project and the key factors that actually matter in that decision.